Hey guys, it's Jasmine. I'm back with another video. Today we are going to be talking about ghost hunting and what you should know and bring with you when you go ghost hunting. I have a couple things sitting next to me that I'm going to go ahead and show you. The first thing I suggest you have when you are ghost hunting is a camera. I don't really have to show you a camera. You know what a camera is. Ideally, a camera that can take pictures and a camera that can film would probably be your best bet. The next thing that you're going to need are flashlights. Again, I'm not showing you a flashlight. You know what a flashlight is. The reason I say flashlight is because if you're trying to get it on video, you're going to need some sort of light. If you're filming in the dark, you're not going to be able to see anything. So obviously flashlight, not to mention you're also going to want to be able to see where you're walking. There are a lot of trip hazards in the dark. There are a lot of things that you may not see. I don't want to walk through a black widow web. And black widows are active at night. So are certain venomous snakes. So if you're going to a haunted location and you don't want to get bit by something, bring a flashlight. The next thing you might want to bring is an EMF detector. I think that would be a great thing to bring. That more or less picks up the electromagnetic field. So if it changes suddenly or it goes a little wonky, you'll know that you're picking something up. You may also want to bring a spirit box. A spirit box is a device that can help a spirit communicate with you, and it will speak to you. And you could also bring an EVP machine, which is like a spirit box, only it continuously records. You could also bring a pendulum to be able to talk to them. You can bring dowel rods, which are metal rods that cross when a spirit is near you, or if it's a yes or a no. So if they cross, it's a yes. If they separate, it's a no. With the pendulum that I mentioned, that is this. This is a pendulum. I have it in this bag. This is a pendulum, and the way that a pendulum works, and I'm going to end up showing this to you in another video as well. I'm going to get a little bit closer. So the way that a pendulum works is you more or less wait for the spirit to speak to you, and then they'll answer you. So if it goes like this, it's a yes. If it goes like this, it's a no. And you'll be able to see this in a video that I have coming up for Halloween. Go ahead and give this video a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you can see it on Halloween. I'm so excited. We really got a couple things on film, and I'm so excited. So this is a pendulum. I'll show it to you a little bit closer. Mine has a Celtic dragon on it. This is where you hold it. If I can get it to focus. And then this is the actual pendulum. Mine is very heavy. Mine is also made of tourmaline. It's a protection stone, which is what we're gonna get into next. The next thing you may want to bring is a thermometer. I have a thermometer. This is a two-way thermometer. So what this does is one person can be holding this over here. Another person could be holding this over there. And if you're in a near vicinity, it would make no sense that there would be two different temperatures. So say it's 70 degrees over here and 2 feet away, it's 50 degrees. You're gonna know that you're near a spirit, because when you're near a spirit, you're cold. This right here is a digital voice recorder. I've turned this, me and my friend Amy have turned this digital voice recorder into an EVP machine. So you'll be able to see how that works in an upcoming video that I'm doing. Another tip that I have for you is to wear closed-toed shoes. You don't know where you're walking in the dark. You don't want to accidentally step on something. You don't want to, have something poke your toe. You don't want to get bit by something. I suggest you wear closed-toed shoes, no matter where you're going. Bring a jacket, because if all of a sudden there are a lot of spirits, it's going to get cold, and it is a bone-chilling cold. A lot of times it physically hurts because you're so cold. Bring a jacket. A little bit of extra coverage will help you. Check for spiders. I have a slight spider phobia. It has taken a lot for me to accept that I have 3 spiders that stay in my house and live here. I actually clean up their leftover webs and stuff because they're good spiders. They kill the bad spiders for me. But like, it's taken a lot for me to accept that I have spiders in my house. I don't like spiders. Check for spiders, especially widows. Those little bastards will bite you. They don't play. I would also bring a pocket knife. Obviously, you're not trying to stab a ghost or a demon. The reason you want a pocket knife is because if you're going to a dark, abandoned place, there could also be weirdos that are in those dark, abandoned places. I looked it up. There are, in certain states, certain laws that you need for a pocket knife. Look them up for your specific state. I think the shortest I've seen was you can't have a pocket knife longer than 2.5 inches, 2.5 inches. That's, so if you don't want to look it up or you have no way to look it up, shoot for something that's 2.5 inches long. I think that's the minimum length. So if you stick with 2.5 inches, you'll be able to get away with it anywhere. It doesn't matter. Because if you come with, you know, a long ass switchblade and the police show up because you're in an abandoned spot, you could get in trouble for having that on you. So if I were you, I would not. And don't think that 2.5 inches isn't enough to protect yourself. You don't need to go in very deep to kill somebody if you really need to protect yourself. Not that I'm encouraging you to kill people. This video is a shit show. Oh my god. But also bring some pepper spray or some mace. Because again, you come in contact with a wild animal, you come in contact with a weirdo, spray them. Get out of there. Keep yourself safe. Whenever I go out ghost hunting, I'm more concerned about the real life stuff than I am about the ghosts. I'm scared of an animal attacking me. I'm afraid of a weirdo coming out with a knife. You know, that's me personally. Now this stuff is gonna get a little metaphysical for you, so I apologize. I suggest that you go there with a clear state of mind and that you're very rested. You don't want to be tired. It's going to be easier for something to drain your energy. And keep your vibrations high. Things that are dark, things that are sad, vibrate on a lower level. You want to be vibrating on a higher level. I can't get into it right now, but pretty much you need to keep positive. You need to make sure that you're in a positive state of mind when you go ghost hunting. You can envision yourself being covered in blue light and black light. Black, as much as people say black is dark, black will protect you. Black, that's why a lot of people in history, witches are known to wear black. People who do witchcraft wear black. It's because black protects you from negativity. Also, I have a friend, and what she will do is she will actually envision herself being covered up in colored light, and then she pictures swords pointing out from her body. So those are to protect her, and then she puts another bubble of light around her. And again, this is just pure metaphysical speak. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. Bring holy water if you are Catholic or Christian or have something in that base. Wear a cross if that's what makes you feel comfortable. Me personally, I like my stones. Now, the stones that you may want to have are black tourmaline. That repels you from lower vibrations. Like I was saying, you want to vibrate on a higher vibration. Jet, and this is specifically for people who are very empathetic. If you know that you're an empath, or if you've come to the conclusion that you're a very empathetic person, carry some jet on you, because it will keep you from starting to feel the emotions that the spirits that you're talking to are feeling at the time. Labradorite, and that's going to shield against any psychic attacks. So if anything's trying to mentally mess with you, that's going to keep you safe from that. And then these are my 2 number 1s. I can't have a number 1 and a number 2. They're both my number 1s. And I'm talking pretty fast and trying to speed this up because my camera is dying. So the first one you're going to want is black obsidian. That is going to protect you from anything negative that's trying to penetrate your aura, penetrate that bubble that you put up. And the next one that I highly suggest that you use, especially if you're doing anything around Halloween, if you're doing anything inside of a cemetery, you need to have Storolite, and that is going to protect you from veils. There's a veil, and the veil is in between dimensions, and during Halloween, on Halloween night, that's when the veil is the thinnest, and so it's easier for things to kind of merge. You can see a lot more. So during times where you're walking through graveyards, times when you are doing spirit work or you're trying to conjure something, make sure that you have that stone on you, and that will protect you from anything that doesn't need to be coming through. I'm going to quickly show you a couple things. Again, I said you can use holy water to protect yourself. You can use sage. This is my sage bundle. I've obviously burned quite a bit of it saging my home. You sage yourself before you get back into your car. You can sage yourself before you walk in your house, and make sure you tell everything wherever you are, you don't come home with me. You don't want something attaching to you. You tell them you stay where you are not allowed to come home with me. So definitely you want sage. You can have different herbs. You can have star anise, you can have basil, you can have cayenne pepper, cinnamon, cumin, flaxseed, fennel. All of those will protect you. I don't really go down the herb route very often. I love my stones. Now, these are the stones. These are the stones that I use to protect myself. As you can see, a lot of them are very dark. Dark stones are going to protect you the most. My dark stones, these are what I use to protect myself. You want a lot of dark stones. And then I also keep a rose quartz with me. This rose quartz right here, I feel like that protects my heart. That's going to make it so I don't get overly emotional. I don't get overly attached. And then I suggest you invest in one of these bad boys. Now this is a stretchy little thing. Here is a hole, and you can wear this as a necklace and it will form to any shape rock. And you just stick it in here like this. And then you can wear said rock around your neck. This is just a personal preference of mine. You don't need one of these, but I like it because it holds on to it pretty hard. I mean, I'm wiggling that around and it's not coming out. So that is what I suggest you bring if you're gonna go ghost hunting. As I said before, you know, I have a lot of rocks. These are all of my rocks, minus what I just showed you. I have this whole thing and it's full of rocks. I use different crystals for different things. That's just what I'm drawn to. You can use whatever you feel drawn to, use whatever feels right for you. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.